In this Patreon requested review, I was asked to look at the Birthday Massacre Superstition, the band's 6th full-length studio album. While I'd heard the name The Birthday Massacre many times from recommendations and mainly as Traveling with the Red Paintings, a newer band I discovered in 2013, I still never really heard much of their music. After some research and looking at just how big of an audience they have in their Canadian home and throughout Europe, it does kind of amaze me that the Birthday Massacre doesn't have a more dominant presence in the United States. Despite past albums along with Superstition having made some of the Billboard charts, I can't even tell you the last time I heard the Birthday Massacre on any US station. The Birthday Massacre was formed in Ontario back in 1999 and since then released a slew of albums, EPs, and DVDs. Needless to say, if you are looking for material from this band, then there is more than enough to dive into. And Superstition, released on November 11, 2014, was another product of a successful Pledge Music campaign. One so successful that it reached its goal in under 24 hours. During the creation and promotion of Superstition, the band made a collective statement saying that while it sounds similar to their debut Nothing and Nowhere, it is extremely different to their 2014 release. They followed up with a reassurance that our sound may have matured, but it is still the same band with the same vision. Now having listened to an entire album from the Birthday Massacre, I can honestly say that they offer an entire world of unique music in electronic and goth rock. The album's first single, Beyond, gives a good indicator of what to expect. It's very easy to get sucked into Beyond if you are a fan of synthesizers and deep percussion. There are parts of the song that are reminiscent of 1980s teenage films, but lyrically, there is some great imagery and provoking ideas. Like I said about the band creating a unique world with their music, Beyond carries a melody and story that give the sense of impending doom. The keywork and Chibi's fantastically smooth vocals take a song like Beyond that is mixed with powerful electronic effects and resonance and make it sound completely natural. That is not an easily achieved feat. The Birthday Massacre take musical elements dripping in modern technology with shades of electronica, goth, and even industrial styles, and still make this feel like it's a seamless soundtrack to a unique character. Beyond is a solid introduction as a lead-off single, but in my opinion there are many songs on this album that not only better define the style of the Birthday Massacre, but completely captivate the listener while hearing such darkly enchanting compositions. I love the title track of this album. It's the shades of industrial tones with Chibi singing and a completely brooding atmosphere that makes this song stand out miles ahead of many others in the electronic and goth subgenres. The lyrics stay heavy with characters you instantly envision, and it's another sense of doom you just can't get around, and for some reason it makes you love the song that much more. This track is the selling points of the Birthday Massacre. It's the 4-minute sales pitch of why you need to support a band. It defines a style, shows off their talent, and demands your attention at just how intense a slower-paced song can become. And songs like this are what the Birthday Massacre do best. Listening to songs like The Other Side and Surrender latch a hook into you after the first chorus. There are instrumental bridges and well-developed thematics that carry the song, and it makes you want to listen to them repeatedly to gain a better meaning of everything that is going on. As I've said a few times now, there is an impending sense of doom throughout this album, both through the lyrics and through the musical tones and flow of everything. And somehow, the Birthday Massacre turns it into a gorgeous experience that becomes somewhat addicting when you listen to it. It's the music you listen to at night with no lights on, and it not only keeps you wide awake, but you love what you hear.
I sense your fear.
It is rare to hear a female vocalist sing in the gothic form with such a strong electronic presence. Hearing lyrics and themes like these require a lot of talent and the ability to deliver with a sting. The Birthday Massacre delivers that repeatedly on this album. Overall, Superstition is the proof of what creativity and a vision can bring when you have several talented musicians all on the same page. Even if the band now has been around for a while, their 2014 entry is just as good of a jumping on point as any when wanting something as dynamic as the Birthday Massacre. Hey guys, thank you for watching. This was a Patreon requested album review. Check out my Patreon page in the description or YouTube card to see how you can get perks like this yourself if you support Rocks. Even $1 a month helps out a ton. Please subscribe and you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Rocks Reviews.